the nicest guys on the planet. You have to love New Zealand, isn't it? 2021 T20 World Cup finalists, semi-finalists in 2022.
2019 ODI World Cup finalists.
That's a date to be whitewashed because New Zealand, forever perennial bilateral weaklings, but when it comes to an ICC event, man oh man, they really transform into something. Even though the squad doesn't look intimidating at times, they somehow turn on the switch.
They're like a reverse South Africa if you look at it. Great in bilateral South Africa, but then when it comes to ICC tournaments, it's that dreaded C word that will constantly come up.
Exactly. And when New Zealand, the only place where they will win trophies is on the squad announcement.
Oh yeah.
2023 ODI World Cup, all the wives and the children of the players announced the squad.
Family members in some cases. Remember, parents, grandparents. Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff.
In this, 2 young children announced the New Zealand squad for the T20 World Cup. And for that, they already deserve the trophy. But unfortunately, if that was the case off the field, you don't win this, you win it on the field. And looking at New Zealand squad, there are veterans galore. But they seem to be growing old altogether, both the batters and the bowlers.
Exactly. In fact, if you look at it, see, you've got Kane Williamson as captain, and you've also got Tim Southee, who happened to play in the same Under-19 World Cup with Kane Williamson.
Yes.
So they really are growing old together. Trent Bolt comes in a similar kind of age group. Same group. So then you've also got, say, a Neesham who's on the other side of 30. There's a lot of players there. Mitch Santner, forever seen as a youngster, is 30-something.
Exactly. And look at it. The main strength that New Zealand have is that they work as a team. They are a team unit. They don't rely on individuals. Kane Williamson has been woeful in T20Is.
But he's still the captain.
You need him for the wit. You need him for the experience that is there. Tim Southee playing his 7th T20 World Cup. Man, that is experience.
That is longevity of the next level. But, we do sometimes, I think we don't give that much credit. If you're looking at the squad, there are some newer players there as well. You've got a Rachin Ravindra, definitely, who's been making some waves. Matt Henry, despite being a veteran, playing his first T20 World Cup.
Then you've got a Mark Chapman, you've got a Michael Bracewell. Bracewell, by the way, had played that brilliant knock against India, but then they just lost in the chase of 350 almost.
Yes, there's a Finn Allen also. Daryl Mitchell, of course, not again on the younger side. But again, one thing which Siddharth pointed out, a lot of them seem to be in the same age group.
And you've got Superman on the field, Glenn Phillips. Man, he is as electric as you can get. Most of them, if you look at it, are playing in the IPL. Glenn Phillips can't get it.
Devon Conway being the notable exception. And by the way, they've not taken any other wicket keeper.
Yes.
Conway is the only wicket keeper.
I think they're taking a punt on it. So that is the one major weakness that they have. Okay, New Zealand, when you look at it, all the players perform as a proper unit. So Bolt, Southee, East Sodhi, Mitchell Santner. Mitchell Santner is a beast when it comes to economy rates.
Oh yeah.
Then you've got all the others who can chip in with the bat. You've got a Williamson, Mitchell, Conway, Chapman, Bracewell. But unfortunately, the problem with New Zealand is that they can't perform as a unit. They sometimes collapse as a unit. They sometimes fire as a unit.
And also, I think the one major problem is a lack of individual match winners, something that can be very important in T20 cricket. This sort of an approach works wonderfully in ODIs and Tests. In T20s, you may need a game changer here or there, and they don't quite have that, and that is worrisome. Conway can be that player, but again, fitness woes have been aplenty with him. He's dealing with that fractured thumb, which has made him miss pretty much the entirety of the IPL.
And Ravindra, again, mixing formats. He's come on the back of a good ODI World Cup, but I don't think T20Is is the issue here. So that is the one major thing that we are looking at it.
So as we were saying, New Zealand, one of those teams, well, they are the nice guys of cricket, but looking at the squad, I'm a little bit concerned as to what exactly it is that they can achieve. Having said that, I'm not going to be dumb enough to count them out. Done that enough times in ICC tournaments, they always end up punching well above their weight. That even includes 2022, where everyone thought bad group, no way they're making up. They came close.
They came very close. Again, they fell to their bogey team in Pakistan. So that's the way. I, for one, have a 50-50 take on it. I think New Zealand might struggle to make it to the semis because I think the squad, they tend to collapse in a heap, and that's why my predictions New Zealand are not making it. But what's your take on it? Will the nice guys break the jinx, or will the jinx continue? You can write to us in the comments. So subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. Thank you so much, folks, and stay tuned. Bye-bye.